Anyways, let's continue. So we had bought this Aston Martin at the end of the last stream, which will get us into the Premium Sports Lounge event. I think that was the idea. This one right here. So I guess we could start with this. For this we need a race car, which I don't think has dropped yet. Not sure if rally cars come to this as well. Maybe. Hard to say for now. But we also need another license. So we still got stuff to do. Premium Sports Lounge? Yes, to this event. This is usually a extreme event, like in the extreme hall. That has been moved down to the professional events because it fits better here. Which I agree. Yeah, the added variety in the used car dealer is great. I might actually make this challenge properly beatable now. Which I think is the cool thing. Which is why I really wanted to redo this one. Okay, let's see if I'm fast enough. I didn't check the points. But I did tune this car at the end of last stream, so it should be fairly solid. We're starting in Côte d'Azur of all places. But I also bought the Mark 1 Golf. And I actually used the Mark 1 Golf for the front-wheel drive cup. Like I kept saying, like, I have to be the only person who's done that. At least so far. That was a lot of fun to use, honestly. If we get a little more lucky and find a touring car of sorts, or just generally any race car with less than 300 horsepower, we could also win the last event in the professional events. And then we can move straight to the GT World Championship. Which we've already found a car. What was the cycle week? 31, I think. So we have to kind of re-roll the calendar to week 131. Buy it again. That's the other I heard. I don't know. I'll probably forget until then. What would even be a race car with less than 300 horsepower? Like, honestly, the only ones I can think of are the touring cars. Those are the only ones that come to mind. As I said, I'm not sure if rally cars also count as race cars. If they do, then those would also work. Ah yeah, some of the cup cars, yeah. But I actually think they might be too slow. Depends what you could get out of them. But usually race cars you can't really upgrade as much anymore. Because they either already have several upgrades applied or they're locked, basically. So I'm not sure if those would stand a chance. But then again, the event is new. I don't know what the opponents are. Guys, I really wish we could repaint their car. I mean, we can. But it's very expensive. I think we should try to farm as much money as we can. At this stage of the game. But I gotta say the car drives pretty well. Maybe it's a traction control, but really have no issues on this track here. I'm planning to do with the truck event. Already beaten. Already beaten. We used the Daihatsu Midget and maxed it out to beat the sports trucks. Yeah, in Spec II you can use it for the event. Until no. I actually just learned about this yesterday. Maybe I'll show it off. For those of you who don't know what the glitch is, the big new glitch in this mod. It depends. Knight, I think he already knows. People have already snitched. Thus far I didn't really need to use any glitches or weird tricks or anything. Just some clever gameplay. That's all that got us this far. I think soft tires were good. They're now just yellow as we finish the race. I think it's pretty good. Oops. But this car was a lot of money. Like, this car was really expensive. And I think we'll get our money back from this one. The 7 is going to be dangerous, especially because I think it starts in front. Yeah, I still don't like Ice Arena. We didn't drive on it yet. Dude, look how much further away the Celine is. This Mercedes held up the entire field. That's unfair. I called paid actor. Okay, so we can beat the Celine. Tires are also wearing out relatively evenly. At least they did on the previous event. Which is also a good sign. I always forget that the AI really overbrakes this corner on faster cars. Okay, that should make this relatively doable. Not sure if we've even been to this track before. This playthrough. It feels like the first time I'm here. Honestly, I think the retexture mod once again changed the skybox a little bit again. Like, it feels a lot more colorful now. Brighter and colorful than in my memory. It's quite nice. To even turbo, bro. I actually don't think we added a turbo to this. Did we? Can't remember things that happened longer than 20 hours ago, I guess. Oh wait, we didn't check out the interior. Oh god, we're on the wrong side. Wrong side of the car. But like, to be honest, like, despite the low quality and lack of details, or lack of anything, I guess, from the interior, I like it a lot. It adds a completely different feel to the game, and the sense of speed is really good. The sense of speed in the cockpit view is really good. So I actually do like this one a lot. Oh, we might have added a supercharger, that's true, yeah. An improved supercharger. Some cars do have proper animations for steering wheels and shifting, but that's only on convertibles. As long as the top is open, you can see the animations. But in regular races, they're always closed. So it's only something you really see in like license tests or, I don't know, maybe mission challenges. Or if you just drive the cars in arcade mode. I'm not sure if there's a way to force the behavior that enables the animations to also work when the top is closed. Not sure if that's feasible from a modding perspective. But that way they could also just work as is. But I'd really like to get a Nike 1 to see what the interior would look like on that one. Then we could check if it has animations. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. The experience in the cockpit cam actually made this somewhat enjoyable. Like, usually a lot of people hate this track. Myself kinda included, but honestly in the cockpit view with this car was actually pretty fun. Yeah, playing this on an emulator versus on PlayStation 2 is definitely a wildly different experience. Like, it just starts with using a different controller. So you can have trigger inputs, which are just more precise for gas and brake. But also just graphically looks a billion times better. I still need to do a tier list for the tracks. I think that's something I talked about yesterday on last stream. I definitely hate Paris. Next message, the track. You could have just left that out. I don't think that would have been very controversial. You could have just left it at you hate Paris and everyone would have understood. Doesn't matter which one you mean. You can, like, most people hate both. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, for sure. When I said this game looks a lot better, you know, properly emulated with texture packs and everything. It's not to say the game looks bad in general, if you don't use it. And for a PS2 game, this is definitely still a looker. Honestly, the tires might get a little cooked here. In the end. But to be honest, if I drive well enough, I think worst case we can actually afford a pit stop. I am delulu enough to believe that actually. But let's hope we don't actually need one. I think that's something I forgot to do. Give me a second. Don't drop the controller, no! Oh, okay, we're fine. I didn't forget. Yeah, exactly. Worst case, I can pit for tires and just decline the refuel. But let's see. I mean, it might not even be necessary. Okay, now I think the tire's gonna be fine. 2 laps, they're still green. Should be okay. I gotta be honest. I actually think the spoiler looks kind of good on this car. I think I picked a pretty decent one. Oh wait, is this a stock spoiler? I do think I edited this one. I don't think the car comes with it on. It looks good, actually. I think it fits pretty well. But since the car already looks pretty, like, specced out as is. And I don't know, just something about the form. It works. Actually looks really decent. For once. By the way, since last stream we talked about maybe getting into Gran Turismo 3 again, because I haven't streamed it in ages. Car mods are no thing for that game, right? Maybe I can dig up a couple and we can play that game with some car mods installed. I'm not sure where to get them. Not sure if there's like a site or something for it. High speed ring. Okay, I thought we would actually do more city tricks here. Someone just asked, what do you all think is the best name for an event in the Gran Turismo series? I'm gonna go with Vitz Race. Yeah. That's my answer. Yeah, time of day changed here. Nice speed ring. Oh wow, this car can do 300 really easily. Jeez, okay, the cockpit view looks pretty pretty nuts. 720? 1080 spin! Let's go! What was a 1080? 4 spins. Actually, 4 spins. No, 1080 is 3 spins. That was 4. How much is 4? $14.40. $14.40 spin. I gotta say, this track feels like a Ridge Racer track to me. Now that there's like Ridge Racer music playing, I feel like I'm actually playing Ridge Racer. Right? Like, just something about the layout and the design just screams Ridge Racer to me. I check the center speed here. No more nitrous. Now without nitrous we're not hitting 300. So I think after this event, I'm gonna check the used cars one more time. And if we don't find a race car that fits for the Clubman League, I'm probably gonna do the next license, International A. We're gonna need that one anyways, if we wanna enter the World Championship. And then we can check again if there's anything we can use. If there's still nothing, then I think I'm actually gonna start tackling some of the special condition stuff and maybe even mission challenges, we'll see. I think that's gonna be my plan. You need International B? Did they change that? I mean, to be honest, I feel like for some of the events we've done already, you needed International A. They might have changed that, honestly. Oh, we'll check. Yeah, it has to be low-powered race car. The thing is, we did see some rally cars in the used car dealer. There's a chance those might work. Like, we used a car for the tuning car championship that technically isn't from the tuner village. So that's giving me some hope that a rally car would also just count as a race car. And we did see those already in the used car dealer. So I'm still huffing some copium here. But that has exactly 295 horsepower, didn't work for you. Okay, so it needs to be less. I mean, most rally cars shouldn't be faster than 300 horsepower. There's plenty that are not that fast. Especially older ones. Older rally cars. From the classic dealer. The legitimate first time you've seen anyone use this car in the mod. Yeah. I mean, this was the only car... not the only one, but the next best car I could buy for the Premium Sports Lounge here. So I think this car did also pop up in the vanilla game, in the used car dealer. Because I do remember buying this one on my first used car challenge on the vanilla game. Only there I used it for the Supercar Championship and I gave up. That's the one that gave that made me give up. But it's nice. I like it. The spoiler looks nice, especially that I added. I think it fits nicely to the rest. And it's good. Drives well, it's fast. Sounds nice. I also had Meister. I know your secret now. I know about the thing. I know what he can do in this mod. Xbass told me. Or rather showed me on his stream. It's getting fixed in the next version. Alright guys, we're staying on version 1.05. You heard the man. I mean, maybe I'll show it off eventually. I'm not gonna use it for this challenge run. Like, I'm not actually gonna like abuse it. It's basically a glitch that allows your cars to be way more powerful than they should be. This is basically what it is in a nutshell. I mean, I'd myself would definitely suck for Kaiser mode, because that would make Kaiser mode a joke, obviously. So yeah, honestly, fixing it is definitely the way to go. But hey, it's fun. I mean, you can always, like, the earlier versions are always available, aren't they? You can just download an earlier version of the mod if you want to, if you still want to perform the glitch. Like, there's nothing really in your way. And if not, then I guess you just download it now and keep it on your PC. Nothing really stopping you. Hey, Esprit Sport, I actually really like this car. This might actually be one of my favorite Lotus. Lotusi. One of my favorite Lotusi. Okay. Well, we can keep it. I mean, I guess we can keep it, but we can't use it. Okay, So, let's check the used car deals again. What cycle are we on? 34. I gotta remember, 31 is where the Formula GT comes up. We have to cycle back to that one. Very late in the game. So we're still looking for a race car, or a rally car would probably also work. Maybe we'll be lucky. Nah, nothing in here though. Okay. In that case, we'll do the next license. Let me actually check. Some of you guys mentioned you don't need it. I actually don't. You actually don't need the International A now to actually beat the GT World Championship. Very interesting. It's just needed for these 3 events here. Okay. I think I'll still do it regardless. Because it's price cuts we could sell, so it's decent money. Forwards the in-game calendar, which also, yeah, just needs to happen right now. So yeah, I think I'll go back. Though I think logically speaking, not in terms of like game design, I think it would make more sense if you need the International A still for the GT World Championship, because that's the license that teaches you how to drive LMP cars, at least very briefly, and just generally like high performance stuff. But considering you can drive whatever you want in this game anyways, because it doesn't really matter. I remember, I think this was during the 100% marathon where I actually was so brain AFK. This must have been during the start of a day. I actually went straight somewhere here. Yeah, there. Like I tried to take the east layout. That's pretty funny. I remember seeing that when I edited the mods together. What happened to the movie countdown? What? The what? Oh, you mean on Insta? I mean, that was basically just an announcement for when the video next video is gonna come out. But as I said multiple times, we had to delay it. Not good enough. The video's gonna be out this Saturday. For real this time. I at least want to get all silvers here. I think that extra price cut doesn't make a difference. There we go. Oh, that's too far. Okay. We're saved. Nice. There gonna be a premiere when me and Chat react to it? No. I'll just release it as normal like any other video. I was thinking maybe before the video comes out, I'll do a quick stream. And we just do a watch party of the previous 2 GT4 challenge runs that had stories. So we watch those in like anticipation, and then once we're done, I'll release the video and you guys can watch it. I'm gonna fix the lag. Spec 2 doesn't randomize the prize cars on its own, but you can enable it by an option. Let him cook. Random comment, but my hair looks great. Thank you. Actually, I think my hair looks awful today. So that really helps. Thanks for the confidence. It is stunning. I know what they say, you're your own harshest critic. I would probably grow it out next year though, by the way. I'm not sure if I ever talked about that. But so some of you might know that I've been trying to study Japanese because it's just a language and culture that I really like. And I've been really unhappy with my progress. Oh boy. So next year, what I want to try to do is grow out my hair. Like just let it grow. Don't go to a barber or a hairdresser or whatever. Until I hit a level that I'm happy with. And then I can I'll allow myself to get a haircut if I want one. So next year you might get long hair Edna. What color is your Fiat 500? I don't have one. I don't have one. Yours I know probably doesn't have a color anymore because it all rubbed, like all the paint rubbed off from the speed and wind. I'll bring back the toothbrush haircut. No, the toothbrush haircuts we will all forget about collectively. I think I will visit Japan one day to learn the culture from the source. I will literally be in Japan on December 9th. You won't get any streams from me in December. Because I'm not gonna be home. Doing a cloud strife cut, that's not sustainable. You're gonna need like... Oh wow, nice. I didn't even try to go for that. You're gonna need copious amounts of hairspray if you wanna keep that up. But you might get like a video or stream where I just show off everything that happened in Japan. Like I'll try to film as much as I can. And yes, I'll also try to go to some car meets. If there are some in the area. Yeah, the last corner was horrible. Still a silver, I'll take it. Consider playing Need for Speed Pro Street. Okay, I considered it. Any plans to visit specific places in Japan? I mean, we're mainly gonna be in Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. Don't really have anything specific in mind yet. Like any specific place we want to go to, because honestly, we're mostly interested in just doing regular urban exploring there. Just exploring, seeing what we can find. Gonna visit the deer shrine. Apparently, okay, I'm not sure about the deer shrine, but there's like a deer park. I think it's called the Nara Park. No, I actually do not want to go there. There's one place I'd rather not visit. Nara Park is the one with the shrine? Yeah, in that case. That's the place I do not want to visit. But we'll see. There's a Nintendo museum that apparently opened up recently in Osaka that I think I want to go to. That sounds pretty cool. Also, I wanted to go to a Pokemon Center. It's been a childhood dream of mine to go to one.
Finally putting the Japanese you learned to good use.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like my language skills are pretty limited, but yeah. RGM, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, dude. Ibara Cafe. See, the problem is with these gimmick cafes where there's like a bunch of animals is a shocking amount of them actually do not... How do I explain this? A shocking amount of them actually do not make sure that the environment is well fitted for the animal. So, like, I wouldn't go as far as to say animal cruelty, but it's just not... Like, for example, the capybara cafes. Capybaras need space and a lot of water. And preferably heat. That's not really ideal for a cafe. Or cafe is really ideal for them. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll make a travel vlog. Maybe for the second channel though. I'm not sure that's gonna be a main channel video. I think I just ran over one of the dudes here. But I might also just show some stuff on stream. Maybe once I come back, I'll do a stream where I show off everything and everything that I recorded and made pictures of. Or the cafe will say owls and hedgehogs. I mean, once again, like, it depends on the cafe and how they do things. I think hedgehogs are fine because hedgehogs are animals you can actually just, you know, have at home as pets. Owls, probably not. That's like the thing. Like, I know Japan does like a lot of cute stuff with animals, but there's usually always like some downsides, you know, somewhere. Like, for example, with the Nara Park that I mentioned earlier, which is basically just a massive park with a bunch of deers. If you haven't seen it yet. And the gimmick is that the deers there are really docile, so they will bow and they're like very friendly to humans, and you know, you can feed them if you want to. The problem is that the people who the park belongs to and who actually like take care of it and everything, apparently they drug the deers there, so they actually become more docile. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'd rather not go there. Like, there's a lot of awesome places you can visit in Japan, if you want to, like, see some animals. And I mean, hell, like, if you want to see, like, animals, go to a zoo, honestly. Or just a regular cat cafe, those are usually fine. There's also Shiba Inu cafes, that's more your thing. Yeah, that stuff is usually nice anyways. Because usually, like, one thing that I can tell you from experience, any park that has a lot of animals in it, there's shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere. It's nowhere near as nice as you probably think it is. Blood! A Pega cafe. That's a good question. Actually, frog cafes are a thing. Frogs, same story. Like, frogs, as long as you do some research, are animals you can also, you know, have at home. So a cafe based on them is not the worst idea. Like, it's fine. Bunny Island, south of Hiroshima. I think I've heard of it before, yeah, but yeah, it's like way further away. I mean, was mainly sticking to the center of Japan, like Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto, as I mentioned. This also feels like a Ridge Racer track, by the way. It's just, and this one even more so because they're actually drifting around it since it's rally. Motherfucker. You gotta be really careful with the throttle here, otherwise you will spin out. That's another gold. Easy one too. Well, easy after I failed it a bunch of times, but that's besides the point. I thought I could take more speed there. The autopilot almost spin out there. That's too much. Bronze? Now we still want to take the silvers for the price cars. I feel like I got the same exact time there. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, it's time, Chad, by the way. Would I get a goal on this again? Let's find out. Actually, give me some different music for this. Very interesting. Oh, the game froze for you? When did that happen? Huh? Okay, there it is. Why did it just freeze? That never happened before. Ah. Okay, there you go. I promise I didn't cheat in the meantime. Very weird. I didn't honestly just capture my entire display. Never had issues with this. Remember, if you breathe, you fail. Okay. I mean, that would be a challenge, trying to beat this without breathing. I mean, I guess I could share my reshade settings, but I'd have to do that after the stream. Because it's a file. I would save it as a file. Can show you everything because everything is like specifically configured. Nah, it's different night. It's not the same preset I used 2 years ago. Oh. Actually, what do you think makes people who play this rage more? This or Mission 34? Mission 34 is obviously harder. But I think this is more rage-inducing because of the pace car. Hey, yo, what the hell? Sid, thank you for the 5. Cheers, man. Thank you. Where's that coming from? Thank you for tuning in. You gifted subs before you said anything in the chat. That is actually wild. That's your first time message. Me when the... Nice. Thank you so much, dude. Much appreciated. Okay, so far I haven't failed yet, actually. This might actually be the first time that I'll first try this, if I remain a little more vigilant. ASAP rocket car. I gotta be honest, this one looks better though. I guess. I'm not gonna lie, the stock one looks kinda better. It'll be boring. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. I'm really focusing now because I actually want to first try this. That would be a first for me. I think we might still be on pace for gold even. So this felt pretty solid. Not overly amazing, but should still be on pace. Yeah, I'm locking in. And there's not much left. Well, let's see. Yeah, the gold timing is fairly generous here, I do agree. Although I did get a silver here a bunch of times when I started playing this game. I have to slow down. The poor pace car can't do much more than 230. It's just a little pace car, you know. Okay, that is actually an easy gold. Holy crap, I actually did it. I actually did it. I first tried this without having to reload any save states and undo any mistakes. God damn. This is the power of this is the power of virginity, guys. I'm telling you. Easy. 12 seconds to spare even. What about earlier? The thing is, it's not my first time getting a gold here, but before I would usually like do save states in the middle of the track and then make a mistake and then rewind back. This time I actually didn't need any of them. Like, this was actually just a consistent run from start to finish. I didn't even see the beginning. Oh, so thank you, man. Yeah, I still have my play button unopened. It actually arrived a lot sooner than I thought. I thought it would take like 3 months. It's been just sitting on the shelf for the last 3 weeks unopened. Because we just kind of like passed it without any uploads. It felt kind of unsatisfying. Jesus Christ, the speed. What the fuck? It feels like F-Zero. And I want to wait until the next video zone, then I'll unbox it. I unfortunately already got the smaller one. Like, they made them smaller. just like a month or 2 too late. Well, it is what it is. I'm waiting for notification instead for a week now. Yeah, it takes so. Actually, you don't get a notification, Sid. If you're also eligible. What I did is I actually went on one of the help pages. Like, honestly, just straight up Google YouTube play button. You'll get like a Google page where it informs you if you're eligible. If you're eligible, you can click like a link. That's what I did. I didn't actually wait for notification. Because I also didn't get one for like 3 or 4 days. It's unfortunate about them being smaller, but like for me, honestly, maybe it's cope. But for me, it's more about what it stands for, you know. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. They could honestly just hand me like a piece of paper if they wanted to, and I'd be fine. That was close. It's about what it stands for, you know. It should be fine. Should be fine. Apparently they improved delivery a lot over the years. Like a YouTuber friend that I used to have contact with, not as much anymore. I think like 4 or 5 years ago, he needed to wait 3 months for his play button. Same country region as I am. I just had to wait like 2 weeks. Like, they did improve the logistics there. Didn't take as long anymore. The real YouTube play button is the friends you make along the way. It's the fans. Actually, I don't like using the word fans. The dedicated viewers and the love, the comments, you know. That's the actual win. Alright. So, let's see. Really nice cars we got here, by the way. I didn't directly call it out. But very good. Especially this one's actually really fast. What influences were fast? Dude, I hate that, man. I hate whenever I have to like call myself an influencer for like tax reasons or whatever. But it's just more and more, you know, understandable, I guess. Okay, we're still looking for a race car with less than 300 horsepower. Rally cars might do as well, so that could also be an option. Very nice, instantly sells them. What else am I supposed to do with them? Look at them? That's the Mustang we bought. That's not pink. Okay, I think there's nothing here once again. Okay. I guess we're taking special conditions then. Get some money. We gotta farm some money for the Formula GT. What's the best car we have for this? The Viper, I guess? Viper. Or should I take anything else? Nah. Can't believe Eden influenced me to buy a pink Witz and run into a family sedan. I think that's just your own delusions. Talking to yourself. Okay. I'm not sure if there's better methods to earn money in this mod, but this seems like a pretty decent go-to. Just one race, you get 10k and a prize car that you can sell. What to redeem? I don't quite remember the process, but probably just something with your emails. Oh, okay, no penalty. What cards did I get from the Spec points? So far, nothing. I'm not sure how many you need for the first ones to drop. Yeah, all of the special condition races have only been reduced to one race now. So I don't have to do the same thing in reverse again. But the reverse layouts are safe for the hard versions, like further down. And 10,000 Spec points, okay. I'm not sure how many I have right now. I feel like I only had like barely more than 10,000 at the end of the 100% marathon, so... I think we might be cooked in that regard. I think if I wanted them, I probably should have went harder on Spec points. But to be honest, I did. Like, we did a lot of races where we got like at least 100 points. But even then, you need to do 100 of those. Like 100 races. That's a penalty, yep. The thing is, if we want to do some of the other special condition races, we also need to get something with dirt tires. I think with the Evo we bought in the beginning, it's probably a really good contender. Might need a bit more speed, but it should do fine. Okay, that's a delta. I'm just gonna do them back to back now. We can sell the cars later. Jesus. Oh my god, okay. Nothing like a quick wheelie. Yeah, this was the one that usually gave you the RSC, right? But you get it from another event now. I think it was called Homologation Heroes. Well, it was one of the new events they added. Basically, the one last in the list. You're welcome, Sid. But yeah, good luck. Hope it arrives soon, man. And congrats. Congrats yourself. Welcome to the 100k club. Meatloaf, thank you for the prime. And please don't be like me and open yours immediately. Don't be like me and wait, let it sit for 3 or 4 weeks. Because of some dumb reasons. Because honestly, for all I know, that one might be broken. It might be broken or messed up or whatever. I think the the time for return has already passed. So if something's wrong, then I'm just stuck with it. That would be really funny, honestly. Frustrating, but also really funny. Then I'm gonna have to sit with a scuffed play button. The thing is, you can actually order more. You can actually order more. Dreaded daily uploader. Oh, my condolences, dude. I could never upload daily. Even on the VOD channel. That one's only doing every 2 days because I just can't. I imagine, dude. Keep letting it sit and open the gold one first before the silver one. That'd be funny. But then this one would have to sit like 10 years, maybe. But I wanted to say, like, you can actually get more than one. Like the first one you get is free as a gift, basically, right? You can actually order more if you want to. I wanted to get one for James, who's my editor. Because he's been doing a lot of work, so I wanted to get him a copy. But that's like 150 bucks. And apparently you can only pay with credit card, which I don't have, so I'll have to get one. But I think if yours arrives damaged, they will give you a free replacement though. That I'm pretty sure. I wonder if you could... Okay, no, actually I'm not even gonna say that. That might get me in trouble. Ooh, GTR concept. That might actually sell for a decent amount. Okay, for this we need tires. We can do this. Your barber wanted one. Okay, then you're gonna be actually broke. If you want to buy that many. You can also edit the engraving again. So you can put someone else's name there as long as it's not something like Mr. Beast or whatever. So you can add like shoutouts to my barber on your play button if you want to. Oh yeah, that's true. They do have different variations now. No, you do get one for free the first time around for yourself. But you can buy more if you have a crew or an editor or whatever. Also, why is there so many people here today? You guys not have, like, school? I mean, I guess it's fairly late, at least in Europe. Yeah, I think honestly the main reason why they shrunk down the play buttons is because there are just way more people getting to 100k now with shorts. So they had to just kind of scale things back. To be honest, I don't want to complain because at the end of the day, they don't even need to do it. Right? Like, what other platform gives creators like a physical award for reaching milestones? I think only Twitch started doing that recently. Like, if you have like a certain amount of hours watched on your channel, total amount, then you now start getting awards on Twitch. But the thresholds are extremely high, like barely anyone gets them. So, you know, it's still a nice gesture and they're operating on a loss, so I feel like I can't really complain. And once again, I'm coping. It's about what it stands for, you know. I mean, it's true. It's true. Cleo? Or it's an event in France, I suppose, makes sense. Yeah, it's a couple wet. Let's go. How small is it compared to the usual size? I actually saw the silver play button from before very recently. I was at a content creator event, which was hosted by like a brand, I guess, who have their own channel. So the original one was about this size. The box of mine is this size. That's like a 30 to 50% reduction. Can't say for sure because I haven't opened the box yet. Is it actually just a third now? Did they actually make it that much smaller? Okay. Yeah, pretty much the other one was like an A4 paper. Indie racing games? What's some good indie racing games? I think the last one I played was Super Woden GP. That one was good. Yeah, exactly. That was it's better than nothing. As I said earlier, there's no other platform that awards creators like something physical for anything other than Twitch recently. That's nice. Like one of the few awesome things that YouTube is still doing, you know. Jesus Christ, I cannot cope with the rain. And of Twitch only does it for certain watch hours, but the thresholds are extremely high. They're really, really high. I mean, I guess I can check. Which I think kind of blows. I think they should also just do follower counts, if I'm being honest. It's just more easy to grasp and everyone can see it. Like I don't know how many watch hours I have on Twitch. Yeah, it's like the bleed purple thing they had going on for a while. Alright, get me out of here. The only thing that's worse than Tsukuba is Tsukuba in the wet. Hey, decent money though. That was actually more prize money than the previous events. Interesting. I guess because it was only a single event before. Thanks, game. Mitsubishi, How about Mitsubishi, I punch your throat? Yeah, for the rest, we still need, we actually need international aid for these. Interesting. Yeah, let's just sell the cars. And then we can check the used car dealer again. Oh, this one sells for like 2 million. Okay, no. That would have been nice. Yeah, the GTR Concept probably the nicest car we got here. Ooh, nice. Okay. 53k, I'll take it. This one 14k, okay. What week are we on? 39, okay. I think that's a new one. Okay, race cars. Or rally cars. Either works. The Mike Wazowski car. It did kind of look like him, yeah. What is that color? Baby blue? Very interesting. That's not a race car. Dude, what are these? They're so expensive. I guess they would have also worked for the Premium Sports Lounge, but I think the Aston we got was much better. Okay, we have to again. Right on time. Oh, I think we're back. Oh, we're already back. Okay. At least the outages are only a few seconds now. Yes. It was that time of the day. Roughly 6:30 in the PM. I really need to talk to Twitch. And ask him what the fuck this is. I didn't miss anything. I didn't scroll through these car sets, but yeah, there's nothing here. We gotta keep going. We can also try some driving missions. You get new prize cards from these as well, and they might actually be pretty good. And they're quick to do as well. Quick, and we can farm A-Spec points from these as well. So maybe we actually do get a prize card for A-Spec points. Yeah, Street Race, I'm not sure. It's not my internet. Like, I'm just doing fine. It's something on Twitch's end. But it only happens to me for some reason. I tried switching servers, didn't really do anything. And it's been going on for definitely a little over a month now. Who can say? I still wanted to try to dual stream to YouTube to see if the stream also goes down there. I don't think it would, but yeah, it's something I gotta set up eventually. Hey, yo, Turbo, thank you for the gift sub to James. Thank you, thank you. Software issue. I mean, at some point I suspected that it's something with my settings. Nope. I think I'll switch playlists to something more chill. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what it is. I think I tried everything in my power to fix it. There's nothing left. As I said, the last thing I could try is to also stream to YouTube and see if the stream also goes down there. If it doesn't, then I know it has to be on Twitch's end. In which case, I'm just gonna have to let them know. Doing one test also advances the in-game calendar, doesn't it? So these are actually a great way to fast forward the calendar. And with that also the used car dealer. It's actually really good. Because these are really quick. Yeah, the stream crashed very briefly. It always crashes around like 6:30 my time. It's very consistent. Do the secret black race cars count since they are used? Yeah, of course. And they count just as much as the rest. Another's on a PC emulator. That's it. But I do have the original game behind me because I'm not a pirate, obviously. I would never pirate a game. Yeah, the consistent timing is very, very strange. And it's daily, right? Like it's like it happens every day. Every day that I do stream, that is. ISP reset? No, the rest of my internet is fine. Like I uploaded VODs during that time before. No problem there. Upload doesn't fail or get stuck or whatever. Ooh, we got an EEP. That might actually sell for a decent amount of money. Okay, that's not bad actually. I never tried streaming from a PlayStation. I am fortunate enough to have a capture card. Gifted to me by Kuru himself. Thank you. Just so I didn't have to buy one myself. Ah, dude, I missed the cockpit view, I'm sorry. Okay, that was test number 6, right? Let me check the dealerships then. Okay, they definitely got emptied. We got him, boys. We got him. Please don't be more than 300 horsepower. How much horsepower does this have? It doesn't say. It doesn't say, dude. How much horsepower does this have? If I buy this and it's not eligible, we're cooked. Like 500? Fuck! Do I buy it anyways? Do I buy it anyways? Because low? Can you detune it? No, I don't think so. I mean, I guess we can still buy it because it's helpful and also because it's cool. The thing is, I need to farm money for the Formula GT that's 3 million, but we have like 90 days left, or 90 weeks left for that. I think I'll buy it anyways. This might still be helpful down the line. And honestly, when is the next time I'm gonna be able to buy a race car from a used car dealer? We're still gonna have a lot of money left. That's not the issue. I just want to have it, okay? I'm sorry. I just want to have it. That doesn't solve our problem. 2002, dude, that's the... Honestly, I gotta be honest, in the Spec II mod, the historic car dealer is by far the coolest. That's honestly where the cool shit is. Okay, we got a race car, but not a race car that's eligible. We could use it for other stuff. Honestly, worst case, we might even attempt, if I'm crazy enough, we could attempt the World Championship, but I think it's a little too crazy. Technically, you can detune cars. You get loads of miles on the car and you lose HP. Yeah, because of the oil, though. And I'm pretty sure there's a limit there as well. Didn't scroll through the whole used car dealer? Of course I did. We've seen everything. There's not much in here now. Let's go back to the driving missions. But I mean, cool pickup though. Not what we needed, but cool pickup. But that gives me hope, you know why? Because it means race cars do spawn in the used car dealer now. And honestly, if that thing is in there, I'm pretty sure we can find some lower horsepower stuff in there as well. Like a touring car or whatever. Or something older. You're a cup car. GT300, yeah. Surely that stuff is in there too, if that thing is in there. Like a fucking LM car. So we can start to believe, Chad. The copium... It's hooked on again. I think after these two, we also get another prize car here. Did I use this car in one of my previous challenges? For the GT World Championship? Or was that something else? Wait, that's at the finish line already? What the fuck? Oh yeah, exactly. The Twitch chat's voted run. Yeah, you're right. Interior somehow looks better than the rest of the car. Yeah, this one's very easy to cheese. Oh my god. Do we roll with it? I think I'll roll with it. Come on, give me some... Actually, I think I want to let him pass. Okay, now I can't. I was thinking maybe for some slipstream. No, dude, it was enough for that penalty. We would have been fine. Come on, man. Now we have to do this again. I'm gonna fast forward this. Fuck it. You know, honestly, like, I can complain and make jokes about events like this all the time. At the end of the day, I think this is a kind of dumb shit that I miss in modern GT. Like, the new games, they take themselves so seriously. I kind of miss stuff like this. Only 1,000 crowns for that is a crime, though. Okay, I might actually sell. I think these are gonna take a little longer now. 3-lap battles, slipstream battles. 1-lap magic might be fine, but I think they were pretty hard actually. At least some of them. And these I do not want to touch again with a 10-foot pole. Okay. Oh yeah, the E-Type I can also sell. Only 11k. What about the E-Type? Isn't that like one of the most expensive cars of all time? Oh, for 10k, yeah! Sure! Cars are worth more than 10k, imagine, dude. Okay, there's more cars again. Not much of value though. Why the rally cars were so in the beginning? Okay, whatever. I guess it's time for rally. What would be a good car? How many expect points do I have? Okay, dude, we're still so far off from 10 kgs. Wait, actually I have the Impreza here. That one might be better for rally. So let's use this one. URS will be better? Really? I mean, maybe. Has a little more horsepower. 11,000 kilos. Wait, do they actually weigh the exact same? They weigh the exact same. That is actually crazy. I mean, I guess this one's a little better. This has a little more horsepower in that case. Exact same weight. That is nuts. Okay. How much are these? Fine, we're getting the money back. I think the car had a few upgrades, nothing major, but should be fine. Oh god. Although this is a 3-point race, I don't think this event is as free as the game thinks it is. If I get one too many penalties, it's over. What is actually the best way to make money with this mod now? If anyone has any ideas. Where are the money grind videos on YouTube when I need them? Because you can't farm the RSC rally car anymore. I mean, I guess you could technically, but there have to be better options. Yeah, special conditions are a lot more balanced now. They don't give you like insane amounts of money and price cuts anymore. We could try the event synthesizer. Yeah. That's a new feature we haven't even checked out. Because I was so laser focused on the challenge. I mean, what was the highest value price car we got so far? I think it was the RSC ready car, actually. From the last professional race. I'm not sure if we can get that one again by doing one race, or if we have to do all of them again. Delete all trophies. Okay, so we'd have to probably do everything again. Yeah, that isn't super worth it, I guess. I mean, maybe it is, but... eh. It would just take too long, honestly. Yeah, Japanese, generally, true, I haven't even checked out the national events. That's also something we should probably do. Definitely. Way too fast. Anyone else think this track layout looks kind of like a seal facing backwards? Oh my god, you're right. I see it! I see it, yeah. Wait, look. How do you use paint? I haven't used paint in 3 years. Right? I think he's got a point. That's new for me. That's something you will never unsee now. So what do we have? We have Tommy Gun on Fuji. We have Uzi on New York. Interesting that two of these are guns. The Laguna Seca is Bart's head. Trial and Smoky Mountain are t-shirts. Yeah, that's fair. The seal is probably the most creative, though. I think that's something you can only notice yourself if you smoke Zaza. Yeah, even the corners you can now name after like various body parts. Deep Forest, I think, looks kind of like this hand sign, right? Which apparently is offensive to some insecure men. True, true. Yeah, there you go. There's even an emote for this. Oh, fuck. How did I get more penalties here than in Grand Canyon? That makes no sense. Okay, nice. And those are just the easy events. They don't give you like anything insane. But they still fast forward the calendar. Okay, chat, what does this track look like? What does that look like? That layout. Deformed squid. The Nickelodeon splat. That's awfully specific, but I get you. Wait. Can I do this? Bit incoming. Alert. No, dude, no way. Oh, this is PG. Okay, great. Right, okay, hold on. Let me cook. Wait. There you go, there's your track map. This stream is now a Nickelodeon show. Ooh, nice drift. Where's the foot fetish? Don't worry. Dan Schneider's not involved this time. Hotel Zero looks like a scythe? Yeah, I can see that actually, yeah. Or like a giraffe's head. I think that could also work. Dude, that reminds me on the... Okay, I know that sounds weird. But listen. On the logo of the game Resident Evil 6, the number 6 looks like a giraffe sucking off another giraffe. I know it sounds wild, but hear me out, it's true. Look it up. That was not my idea, by the way. I did not come up with that shit. I read that before. You are so fucking right. That was not my idea. That's classic. I think you have to kind of squint to see it. Or let me put it a different way. I don't think you would see that without someone pointing it out. By the way, that game was fun and is massively overhated, and I will die on that hill. Nice quote. Another thing you can see is my need of therapy. It's fine. It's just brain rot. Does brain rot need therapy? Like, I love... I can only imagine someone just joining the stream and they're just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, they're talking about, like, giraffes sucking each other off. They're talking about, like, there's this Nickelodeon logo in the corner. Like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, it's just, like... Someone just clicked on the stream expecting some, like, just... semi-serious sim racing here. And this is just what they joined into, and they're just like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? What the fuck's going on here? Okay. Nick's show has ended. Sorry, boys. Okay, I don't think that sells for much. I mean, it's a concept, so maybe. Okay, these require snow tires. Oh wait, we can do this though. Hong Kong looks like a gaming chair? Does it? I don't know, maybe. I'd have to see the track again. Okay, chat, what does that look like? Save for word answers only. Save for work answers only. Boot. Boot is a good one. Boot is a good one. That I actually see, for sure. Leg with a big toe. Maybe? I mean, it looks more like a boot. A long one that covers the entire thigh. There's some Moai. Okay, where's the Moai that you keep mentioning in the background? I don't see it anywhere. I think I'm gonna have to screenshot it and send it to me, King. Say, I don't... Like, I think I looked where you wanted me to look, but I didn't see anything. Okay, now I'm actually curious. Oh my god, you're right! That's where the eyes are, that's where the nose is, and the mouth. You're right, what the fuck? You're right, that does look like a Moai. A Moai. I'll show the pros that Moai is probably correct. This is proof. This is proof that Kazunori is a time traveler. Traveled forwards in time, noticed the Moai meme, and then edited. Very hidden. But right there it is. Right ahead. That's another thing I can't unsee anymore now. Like today, on today's stream, everyone's perception got messed with. Like everyone who's in here is now seeing things a little differently than before. Whatever that may be. Everyone's brain has been permanently rotten. Whoa. Schizo stream, yeah. Ooh, that might actually sell. Hold on. That might actually sell for something. Aside from you have to sell these. Only 6k, that's nothing. 7k is nothing. 100k! Okay, let's go. 100k for an SUV, I'll take it. Okay, that might be the premier grinding race then, by the way. It's not as crazy as the RC in the base game, like this event. But that right now is kind of the next best thing. It's just one race, 2 laps, and it gives you like a car with 100k. I also forgot we have to do this, by the way. That is actually really good. Yeah, the race takes you longer to get the RC in the base game. That is true. But the payout is like 3 times. It's like the race is not 3 times as long, basically. Actually, I think I have to reset this. So that seems like the premier grinding method. At least for now. Especially for early game. I mean, I say early game, you need the international beat to even get in there, so... It's not exactly early game, but... Yeah. Okay, there's a setting that I want to try because there's something I noticed. The graphics. I want to, if I can fix that. Oh, it is already off. Okay. Well. We're still discussing the track layouts. And now this doesn't look like anything to me, guys. I don't know. I mean, it still looks like a boot, I guess. Obviously. Just a shorter one this time. Yeah, you know what this feels like? This feels like these, like, psychological evaluations. Where, like, a therapist or whatever shows you, like, an image of, like, just some ink. And you're meant to say what it looks like. That's right. Basically this, but with track layouts and Gran Turismo. What do you see in this image? A boot. I'm sorry, you're a psychopath. Okay, that race is actually even shorter, so if we get another good price cut from this, then this might be an even better grinding method. Okay, this might actually sell for just as much. Hold on. That might be an even better method then, because that race is obviously way shorter. How much does this sell for? Okay, that is the premier grinding method. That is the premier grinding method. Probably even better than the RSC method in the base game, because that race takes no time at all to complete. Maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes for 160k. That is, I'll take it. As long as you have the license, yeah. Okay. That's where we get money from. If necessary. Mm-hmm. Okay, anything new in here? I mean, how much did the RSC sell for? It was like 300k plus a bit extra. I don't remember the exact number. But the race is also just like half as... Like, the race is also twice as long. You need to do. But it's only 265k. In that case, this is actually better. Because the car... The race is actually only half as long, but the car is more than half the price. Does that make sense? Like, if you just compare time to money earned, that's actually better. So you can grind even better here. It's not like a huge difference, but should be slightly better. Okay, that's actually great. That is great. Oops. Yeah, we still need a rally car or a lower power race car. Honestly, I think if we're gonna find one, we're gonna find it in here. In the story car dealer. Nothing here yet though. Okay, what do we do next? I mean, we still have the snow races here. I guess we could try those. Means we would have to buy tires again, but I think at this point it's not really a problem now. Like, I think in general money is not an issue anymore. I guess I'm gonna still do these. And then we could try some national events just for fun. I mean, every 7 days. Every 7 in-game days, the dealer gets updated. So we could do that to look for cars, but since we need money anyways, might as well just do something that's a little more fun, like actual events. Oh god. You know what this track looks like? A turd. That's because it is. That's because it is one. Ah, that's bad. Alright, thank god. Get me out of here. Get me out of the ice arena. Cool. Would be nice if we could have bought that one from the used car dealer. Okay, what if that one actually sells for more? Or at least like a comparable amount? Because then the ice arena might actually be the premier grinding method. And if it is, I'm not gonna do it. Fuck the ice arena, honestly. I would never do that one. Okay, it's just 31k, so that's not even worth it. Okay, thank god. That's the kind of car we need to find in the used car dealer, though. Because I think that one might actually be eligible. It was the same car I just raced against. I mean, that's probably why it's a prize car. I think that was somewhat deliberate. I stole his pig slip, yeah. Yeah, it would be eligible. Whether or not it would be fast enough is a different story. But with that one we could at least enter. No, it can only be cars from the used car dealer. Price cars, we need to sell. I mean, I guess we could also keep them, but there's no point in keeping them if we're not gonna use them, so that's why we're selling them. Doesn't this track look even more like Nickelodeon? You might be right. A seasonal episode, yeah. This is a Christmas special. But honestly, my hot take is that this track is actually kind of good. I actually think this track is kind of nice. Like people have been posting some tier lists of all the tracks in this game on my Discord server, and a lot of them put this track at the very bottom. I actually don't think it's that bad. It's really not that bad. It's actually kind of cool. Sure, it's a little bit slow, but so are all the other rally races, except I guess Swiss Alps. Oh crap. But it's still a shame that Smoky Mountain is not in here. Now that would be something awesome for a future update of Spec II Mod. Like I'm not sure how hard it would be to port it over. Because there's actually a new track in this mod, Valencia. It's just not in the career mode, but you can enter it. It's from Gran Turismo PSP. That has been ported over from there. I'm not sure if we can port a track forwards from GT3 to this. Because Smoky Mountain and this would fuck so hard, honestly. It would actually be peak. Okay. I think that's it for the special conditions for now. I don't want to do the normal events just now. Oh, from Tourist Trophy, yeah, sorry. Not GTPSP. I mean, I guess it was there too, but it was ported from Tourist Trophy, yeah. Valencia, that is. I mean, what else could you port over from GT3? Super Speedway, I guess? Did that game have any other tracks that weren't in here? Not really. Oh, Special Stage Route 11, yeah. True. Complex string, that thing can rot. That thing can stay and rot in GT3 for like a Oh my god. Okay, so what do we do? I guess we could try national events. What do we start with? Oh, we try the event synthesizer. There's actually a new feature in the mod. Let's actually try that. Give the RX-7 a test run. So the way this works is you select the difficulty and it randomly generates an event. So it gives you a random track and random opponents. Which I think is gonna be really interesting for content, by the way. We can, like, I have a lot of ideas what we could do with this. But let me just get into a normal event now. That's supposed to be normal? I mean, I guess. But there we go. It just gave us this track and this opponent. Next time I enter this, it's gonna give me something else. I mean, I guess I could demonstrate at least. If I enter it again, same setting, start race, boom, something completely different now. Let's also generate a price. You get money from this, yes. No price cars, but you do get money. Oh yeah, this car needs an oil change. Oops. But it's really cool. The thing is, I really like the random aspect of it, you know? That you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what track you're gonna get. You never know what opponents you're gonna get. It feels a little bit like a roguelike game, you know? Like the Binding of Isaac or Dead Cells or whatever else is there. And I think that's really cool. Oops, I forgot the Nickelodeon split. Yep, you're right. And that's why I like this so much. Now you need a hand on screen. I'm just gonna get like a bunch of images that fit to the tracks and I'm just gonna enable them dynamically. I know the opponents aren't truly random, they're still selected to fit to your car's performance. But they are still random to a certain degree. As long as they are deemed competitive. This car also sounds nice, by the way. Didn't point it out yet, but it does. I'll try the other difficulties as well, because I definitely want to know if the prize money changes. That is something I definitely want to know. If higher or lower amounts change it. Or rather, if you get higher or lower amounts if you change the difficulty. Alright, nice. So that was the normal difficulty. Honestly, overall, still pretty easy. Especially considering the car really needed an oil change. So that was actually somewhat doable. So you don't make any major mistakes. Oh, we can actually change the paint on this one. Gotta say, I like the silver though. It's maybe a little bit oh, dude, that looks good. Fuck. We gotta save. Save. Okay. So let's try this again. But this time with slow opponents, minus 15. How much money did I get, by the way? I didn't pay attention. What the fuck? Okay. So now we're going up against our rally car. That's actually considerably slower. Oh, it's 20k? Okay. It's actually not bad. That's relatively good prize money, especially because you can do this from the start. Gonna redo the race to just see if we get more opponents. Yeah, so now you're just up against like touring cars and rally cars. So that's like considerably slower. Like an entire league below you, basically. Actually, let me just get a quick race, because I think the length of the event doesn't actually matter in terms of prize money. I thought it was so. But yeah, basically, if you set it to slow, it's basically 1 point race at that point. I'm not sure how this works. If you're using one of the slowest cars in the game and the game can't give you opponents that are slower. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. But oh crap. But like, what if you go in here with a motor wagon and then you set the difficulty to slow? The game can't give you anything worse as opponents. Maybe it tunes them in a way where they are somehow still slower to the point where they can barely even move. I don't know. I use an Xbox controller. Can't do event synthesizer with Motorwagen because it's a special car? Okay, fair. What if you use a 2CV? The Citroen 2CV. I think that's probably the slowest car in the game that you can technically use. It's not considered special. Midget slower? Midget 1 maybe. 2 is not slower, I think, no. Yeah, also vice versa. I've used one of the fastest cars with max difficulty. Just try it. It gives you stuff like Fiat 500s and Subaru 360s. Okay, how much did that give me? I wasn't paying attention. Was that also 20k? Because in that case, I guess it doesn't matter what difficulty you put on. It was also 20k. Okay, so it gives you the same money all the time. So if you just want to mindlessly grind event synthesizer, set it too easy. Okay, what if I put it to fast now? I think now I'm actually gonna get like LMP cars. Like an entire league above. Yeah, we are cooked here. Especially on this track. I think this is winnable. Okay. I see. So the range is actually pretty broad. Like the difference between a maximum slow and maximum fast race is pretty drastic. I mean, yeah, it's just a straight up 200 points race. Like these, I think, are gonna have massive difficulties winning. So I honestly think the most balanced difficulty is somewhere between 5 and 10. That's probably where you're gonna have the most balanced races. That's probably what I would recommend. 0, I think, was still a little too easy. And yeah, 15 is borderline impossible. Depends on the track, I suppose. But yeah, the one earlier on the super speedway, forget about it. I mean, even this. It's pretty hopeless. So what's the best difficulty then? I guess let's try 10. Yeah? It seems pretty decent. I'm already pretty deep in the run. I think difficulty 10 is probably best. A little spicier, but winnable. Especially if you have a car that's tuned, you know. Though this also seems pretty bad right now. It's Hong Kong. Okay, what about 5? Yeah, it's a little bit easier. I mean, maybe something in between. Maybe 8 is better than. Because this now seems a little too easy again. I think the perfect difficulty is probably like 7 or 8. If you want like really balanced events that are winnable. Let's try 8. I mean, we saved the Panacea, which is bad. But now we're trying out the event synthesizer. New feature in the mod. I mean, 7 or 8 is kind of like halfway between like normal and the hard, so it seems about appropriate, I think. And this way you can actually have some competitive races. Although do keep in mind we've only tested this with one car now, you know, with a race car. Might be a different story if you use something else. Okay, how's 7? I think 7 might actually be best. I think in this one there were a few points I was like the panos. Yeah, I think 7 is kind of perfect. 7 is a good difficulty, I think. I mean, the panos is still here, but... But it's something you're gonna have to try with several different cars, you know. The thing is, the races here are all rolling starts where you can't qualify. So you have a natural disadvantage. That's kind of a problem, right? I'm not sure if that was intended or if it's just how it has to be in order to function. But I think if the stars were standing, this would be a little more fair. Like if that was at all possible to change, that's something I would probably do. Just change these races to standing starts. But I'll note that down for future reference. As well, we'll probably do some dedicated event synthesizer streams at some point. Because I do have some cool ideas for this. Will this also advance a day? Probably. Just a regular event you can get in. I don't see why I wouldn't progress the calendar. Did Spec II work with the randomizer mod? This is the randomizer mod. The randomizer mod was just a preview of this mod, and the randomizer is in here. Along with the 100% VOD, around 2.5 hours is our current projection or estimate. Yeah, you can toggle the randomizer on and off here. Even during a playthrough, you don't have to do it in the beginning. They do all the endurance races in this run? Hell no. But you probably mean the 100% run. Yeah, I did. Use V-Spec for most of them, but that's besides the point. This was actually relatively easy considering the amount of points you get from this. Yeah, Neto, I think that's something I asked the mod creator. It's not possible to make the used car dealer completely random. Alright, speaking of which, let's check what's new. Just looking for something to jump out. Or stand out, rather. I did the 100% challenge last year. Last year, September. So about a year ago now. But this lady is pretty cool. Anything here? Still nothing we can use. Okay, in that case, what I would try is tackle some of the regional championships. Gran Tour, I think, is new, by the way. Oh wait, this is 1,000 miles. I think this might be what 1,000 miles used to be. I think they heavily changed it now. So I guess we could try this then. I mean, production cars only doesn't say anything about having to be European. I don't have a Fiat, stop asking. How about... Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I have the Corvette. Use that for the Grand Tour. I think I also used that one in the 100% run. Yeah, this is what the Grand Tour used to be. It's the same races. Maybe shuffle around a little bit, but... It's not a copious amounts of laps anymore. Which is great. Pass before the start. Oh, that's the one I used. Never mind, that one. All the Corvettes. We're from 1,000 miles to 10 miles. That's much preferable. The thing is, it didn't make any sense because it was basically an endurance race that wasn't part of the endurance races, right? And that being said, the 1,000 miles event might have been moved to the endurance hall, but nah, I kind of doubt it, to be honest. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, it fits much better with the rest. That's the thing. Fits a lot better with the rest of the events there. Also, this event didn't have any required license, if I saw that correctly. You can actually do this along with the Sunday Cup in the beginning, if you don't want to do a license. It's pretty cool. I remember the 1,000 miles event in the 100% marathon was kind of painful because I wanted to do endurance races overnight while I'm asleep during that one if you weren't there. That was kind of my idea. And the thing is, at the end of the first day, I didn't have the endurance races unlocked yet. I think you needed 25% completion to unlock them. I didn't have that at the end of the day. So I went for the 1,000 miles to just let something run overnight. The problem is these races were only like 2 or 3 hours each, so I had to wake up 3 times in the middle of the night to change to the next race. So that we can actually proceed. So on the first night during the 100% marathon, I slept really badly. How much do the endurances even give you in the OG game? I mean, they do pay decent, but not proportionate to the time investment, I think. Price cards were good though. I mean, I think from the Nürburgring 24 hours you get the Formula GT, so it's like the best car in the game. My most hated on-road track in GT4? Probably Côte d'Azur. Oh god. How much was the GT4 CD behind me? Actually just $10. Was quite the bargain. It was really good condition. I think the reason why it was relatively cheap is because it was pre-owned and the household it was in was like a smoking household. But honestly, you couldn't tell. You could not tell. The GT2 disc was a little bit more pricey. That one was, I think, $36. You know what's funny? Like, you know that little thing they're standing on there? That's a PlayStation 4. I have no use for it, so it's actually just a case holder now. That's how much use I have for it now. Yeah, very expensive stand. I mean, I could connect it and use it from there. No, I'm not gonna buy the PS5 Pro. I'm not an idiot. I'm gonna buy the regular PS5, maybe pre-owned, before GTA 6 comes out. And then that's gonna be my GTA 6 machine, and once I'm done with the game, I'm gonna sell everything again. That's gonna be my plan. And I'm just gonna wait until the game comes out again on PC in 2 years. Yeah, I do have a steering wheel, but I never used it. I don't actually enjoy playing that much with a steering wheel. I think it's a Thrustmaster T150, if you wanna know. That's pretty good. I can recommend it. It's not that expensive. It's a good entry-level wheel. Oh, I actually get to lap some of the opponents here. I mean, the performance varies pretty hard in this event. On the side of the opponents, I guess. Each event doesn't... Oh wait, it's championship. Each event doesn't pay that much. But the entire championship, I think, gives you 75k. So it's definitely worth doing. I believe it's out here gaming. Yeah, I did just talk about Kotazu. I summoned it. Because someone asked me what my least favorite on tarmac track is in this game. I said this. I summoned it. I mean, the major redeeming factor of this track is that it looks very nice. And I'll give it that. I just don't like the layout. I just don't like driving on it. In slower cars, it's kind of fine. Naja. It just feels really cramped and has some awkward corners that I just don't like. I mean, Las Vegas also gets shut down for the F1 races there, doesn't it? Yo, Baku. Las Vegas one year only? Maybe. I stopped following F1 this year. Last season was the last one I watched. Honestly, I got no idea. One's honestly a mess right now. I mean, I heard it's at least a little more interesting now. In terms of who's winning and what's going on in a race, but... yeah, I don't know, man. There were just too many boring races and wasting 2 hours of my Sundays every single time for some really mediocre and over-commercialized entertainment isn't really something I'm interested in. I'm fine just watching the highlights on YouTube. And even those I stopped watching. It's just like, man, I just don't care anymore. I watched it for like the better part of 2 years or 3 years. That was fun. But you know, interests change. People change, interests change. Not like I have to watch F1 for the rest of my life, you know? I enjoyed it for a while. That has to be good enough. At least I managed to catch it during its like peak entertainment phase, 2021, with the shittiest season of all time. And with shittiest, I mean the best season. I got to watch it during its peak. That's good enough for me. But since then, I don't know what's going on anymore. Who's still racing? What teams are good? Which ones suck? I don't know, man. Now, occasionally I still hear a couple of things about it here and there. Because I have a friend who still watches it. And he sometimes tells me when something exciting happened. But yeah. Alright, get me out of here. Get me out of Monaco. I think these are all... Oh, there should be one Nürburgring here. Yeah, in the south. 3 laps, Jesus. Okay, it's gonna take a while. But at least now we can see what the car can do. Top speed wise. Oh, it's also the one without chicanes. Mm-hmm. Even better. I don't think I upgraded this transmission on this one. I wonder what top speed this has. I guess we'll see. I don't know why, but it looks like this car is a convertible from the inside. Oh god, we're topping out already. You can't look back in this camera, by the way. What's with the audio? Do you hear that? Oh, I see what happens. I can press the look back button. It doesn't look back, but it still changes the audio. So when I spam it, sounds like a machine gun. Right? That does sound like a machine gun. Why doesn't I play the song again? Someone's complaining about the noise here. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like a Tommy gun, yeah. Okay, the D-type here is a little more top speed than we do. I think that's fine though. Especially if I do this. Is that something we should report to the mod creator, by the way? That he can't look back in the cockpit camera? Like, I don't expect to be able to look through the back of the car. But maybe, you know, just like this. Looking back from the rear bumper. Oh, okay. It's already a known issue. Okay, okay. Ah, okay, I see. I see, I see. That's the thing for 1.06 then. I really wonder where this mod still goes in the future. In terms of features and content. Like, I know one thing that's currently worked on. Which is a completely separate game mode called Kaizo. Which I pitched to the mod creator as an idea. And yeah, he said he's up for it. And it's probably gonna be a thing in whatever the next big update is gonna be. But I do wonder what else one could cook for this, you know? This is actually gonna take ages. The tower in Gran Turismo, no, I don't think that's a possibility. Okay. Okay, that does give me an idea. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna have to share this with someone. What game had interior cars, or interior in cars first? GTO Forza? Forza Motorsport 3 had them. And that game came out in 2009. So, ahead of Gran Turismo 5, which was the first game to have interior in the series. Between those two, it's Forza. Does GT5 Prologue count? Yeah, I guess so. Was GT PSP before GT5 though? True, but that was not actual interior. That was not actually full-fledged interior view with like moving steering wheels and dials, etc. I mean, I guess if you wanna count it, then yeah. GTHD? GTHD actually didn't have interior views. I do believe. I gotta give it to Forza. They were on top of their game during their prime. Like Motorsport 1 all the way to 4, like holy shit, dude. Those were really, really competent games, especially for its time. Really, really lit a fire under Polyphony's ass with Gran Turismo. In fact, we haven't played any of the older Forza Motorsports in a while. Could maybe go back to them eventually as well. European cars only challenge. I mean, I've done challenges like this before. Like X region only, it's kinda not super exciting. Hey Sky, thank you for 21 months. Full streak as well, thank you. Let's go. Shit, okay, that was way too fast here. Oh, Jesus, okay. Honestly, I think this event could just be 1 lap or 2 laps. If you ask me. Just to bring it a little bit closer to the rest. If Nordschleife is 3 laps, then we are 100% cooked. I might actually just skip that one, in fact, if that is the case. One lap? Okay, hopefully. Yeah, this I would just reduce to 2 then. Bring it more in line with the rest. Although to be honest, the low top speed on this one isn't really doing me any favors here. Yeah, I played Horizon 4 a bunch, but yeah, long time. Last time was a while ago. I think it was actually for the Peel race. It was the last time I played Horizon 4. So I did have an idea to actually play it again for stream as well. But I have to buy it again on Steam. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I think I would. Because I don't wanna get rid of my old save file. Can't buy the DLC anymore? I think you can still buy the Ultimate Edition. That gives you the expansions. Not sure about like individual car DLCs, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck. Like, I could not care less about a handful of cars for a game that already has like 700 cars. Yeah, speaking of which, apparently Xbox One emulation is kind of being worked on at the moment. You can't really play anything significant with it yet, but Forza Horizon 2 is actually getting... You can start the game in the emulator, which is actually kind of huge already. So yeah, they're actually cooking some Xbox One emulation as well. That might be a thing in the next few years, which is pretty cool. Because as is with an emulator, if you want to play Horizon 2, if you only have a PC, you have to stick with the 360 version, which is garbage. But maybe soon you can actually emulate the Xbox One version, which would be nice. Yeah, I do want to revisit GT Sport. That's still on my agenda after the servers shut down. Holy fuck, that was painful. Okay, this is just one lap. We'll do it. Yeah, PS4 emulation is also looking pretty well, but to be honest, at the moment, it's just a Bloodborne emulator, let's get real. Like, you can't really play anything significant with that emulator except for Bloodborne. It's a Bloodborne emulator, not a PS4 emulator currently. But it's still really cool, and especially it's nuts that they actually got this to work as quickly as they did. But that's something I sort of suspected a couple years ago. Because the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are a little closer to just being a regular PC. They didn't use any weird architecture like the PlayStation 3 did. Like weird CPU models or whatever that are hard to emulate. For the most part, they were kind of regular PCs. Or similar to a regular PC. So I figured developing emulators for those would be a little easier. So in a way, I'm not surprised to see progress done this quickly. But it's still kind of wild to see. That within like 2 months, Bloodborne became playable on PC. But I do hope that they actually roll out, you know, progress on other games as well. And it's not just gonna stop there with Bloodborne. And that they're actually gonna make the emulator properly compatible with more games, because dude, I wanna play Drive Club so bad. Like I wanna play Drive Club at 60 FPS so fucking bad. You have no idea. With all DLCs, all the content unlocked, and maybe even with restored multiplayer. I want that so bad. That's something I feel like I really missed out on. Because I feel like anyone who's been there really loved it. But it's just something that completely passed me by. Like the entire Drive Club experience. That is something I'm dreaming of, man. Wake me up when the PS4 emulator can play Drive Club. I mean, maybe soon I can also play Gran Turismo Sport. I'm not sure what the benefit of that would be if you have a PS4, maybe even PS5. Maybe you could emulate servers on that as well. I don't know. I don't think GT Sport has 4K support. But yeah, it already runs at 60 FPS. I don't think it really gains much benefit from being on an emulator. Drive Club though, hell yeah. Horizon 2 in 60 FPS. Please, yes. Or maybe even beyond. I think Bloodborne you can actually play over 60 FPS if your hardware can allow it. That would be even better. But exciting times ahead, man. It's always nice just seeing new emulators come to fruition, you know. I remember when the PlayStation 3 emulator really like sort of broke its mold and started to really be able to play a bunch of games. It was kind of nuts to see. Same for the 360 emulator, honestly. Like I played through the entirety of Red Dead Redemption 1 and Saints Row 1. Thanks to Xenia. Really nice. I heard something about a somewhat free-to-play version of Gran Turismo 7. It feels like it's a little late for that. I mean, the game has been out for like 3 years? 2 years? But what do I know? Demo to celebrate 30 years of PlayStation. I guess it makes more sense then. You know what would be a nice way to celebrate 30 years of PlayStation? Re-releasing the old Gran Turismos. I know that's impossible. They'd have to remove so many cars. Like what they could do, and what they could probably also get away with, is re-release, let's say Gran Turismo 1 or 2, and every car they don't have the licenses for, they just keep the car models as they are, but they remove all the badges, all the names, all the brands, and voila. You can now freely sell the game again without any issues. But they would never do that. No music? I think honestly the music in Gran Turismo 1 was mainly composed for the game, so that might actually be fine. With GT2 they started licensing music, I think. A license OSC in the PAL region. Oh, okay. Yeah, that I didn't know. Yeah, in that case, they might have to make new music then. Alright, GG. Grand Tour. Technically not a new event, but technically still a new event in the mod. Just a revamped version of 1,000 miles to actually be doable in a reasonable manner. And we get whatever this is. I don't think that's gonna sell for anything. That's fine. Price money was decent. Let's see. Actually, it's really powerful. 384 horsepower. That doesn't sell for much though. Okay, let's check the one, the new car, the used car dealers one more time. Still looking for a low-powered race car or a rally car. Either will do. Not sure if they even updated. Yeah, no, I think they did. Anything in here, maybe? Okay. I think the time has come where I'm gonna fast forward the emulator and the game a little bit. So that we actually get to see new cars in the used car dealer. I actually think the event synthesizer is the fastest way to do it now. Just like, look how fast this is. Shit. Oh, there's Valencia, by the way. I guess I can show this up real quick. So, this is a track they ported from Tourist Trophy, which, if you remember, was the bike spin-off. They ported this over. So I can now race on it. But doesn't it advance? Okay. Oh, I think I know why. Because I didn't start the race. I probably have to start the race and then exit from there. That's probably why. Should still be faster. But that's cool. Like, this actually feels incredibly legit. Like, you can show this to someone who doesn't know shit about the game and they could not tell this is, like, not initially in the game. Because everything works here. Except for the pit lane. This Tourist Trophy didn't have pit stops. The pit lane is actually closed off. Which is also why this isn't in the regular career mode. But I think it's really cool. It's just generally nice to have a new track in this game. You know, especially for me who has played this game for so long and so much. This feels incredibly refreshing. To have a brand new track here that I could play with. And I think it's a good track too, honestly. I think this one totally works. Especially for like various different performance classes. Also, this might make it the only Spanish track in the game, right? So it makes for a new location. But it would be even cooler if they could port over tracks from Gran Turismo 3, because that one had a lot of good ones. That I think are on a somewhat comparable quality level. Yeah, Smoky Mountain, my beloved. Not complex string. Yeah, you all posted Special Stage Route 11 at the same time. Congratulations. Once again, proof that all of Twitch chat is sharing one brain cell. The entire chat. I'm definitely enjoying this track. I think the layout is actually really good. Like, it just flows really nicely. Visually, I think it's okay. Nothing like super mind-blowing. Although, to be honest, for a real-world track, it's pretty decent. Like, there are definitely other tracks that look a lot more boring visually. Tsukuba. So this one's nice. Nice, I like it. It's cool. Okay. Right, so in order to advance the calendar, we actually have to start the race and then exit. Oh, does it? Yeah, that does advance the calendar. Still probably the fastest way to do it. Because it's just straight on the main menu, you don't actually have to get into any sub-menus. Let's check if this is the same deal as before. I don't know what the rhythm is currently. Like what day exactly we get a refresh. That's pretty much the same as before. Alright, in that case we keep rolling. I mean, this is pretty quick if you use the emulator speed up. You get advanced a day in like 7 seconds, maybe? We don't think there's a faster alternative. You have to enter the race and then exit. We already tried just getting into the menu and then exiting. That doesn't actually advance the counter. You have to start the race. Fiat Panda Super. Well, it has Super in the name. So that has to be good. Nah, nothing here yet. Historic, my beloved. Oh, that's the car we just won. And pick it up again if we want to. It actually didn't seem that bad. It seemed fairly decent. But I think at this point I might not have a use for it anymore. Except for maybe some national events. I will be fine without it. I keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Kai in 20 minutes, I'll probably be offline. Didn't mean to stream for that much longer. Just wanted to check a couple more cycles on the used car dealer in hopes that we find something useful. The synthesizer does also adjust the race length if you just noticed. Like, that La South race was actually just 1 lap instead of the usual 3 you get here. Okay. Check again. I definitely skipped a few weeks. That I know for sure. I think over the course of a playthrough. Like, I didn't always check this. I was feeling mostly the same stock though. There's new stuff in here, but probably nothing that we can use. What the hell is this? Mazda Carol 360 Deluxe. What is this? I've never seen this car in my life before. Nope. Gotta keep rolling. This might be the last roll. What the hell? At least for today. For day 20. March 20th. Oh, that was actually the East layout race there. Nice. That one's also new? No, not new technically, but was previously sort of unused in the game. But This right here might actually take up the majority of tomorrow's stream, just saying. If you expect some exciting racing tomorrow, well... We're gonna have to do that for a while. Gamble core, yeah, this is actually just gambling. Let's go gambling. Unless we find something here. Then we can actually just do racing tomorrow. My first dealership? Ah, dang it. Next dealership? Ah, dang it. That's a tuner car that we bought earlier. For the tuning car championship. So I can't believe that actually worked. Ah, dang it. Okay, we gotta keep rolling. Gotta keep rolling next time. Alright, good stuff though. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. We actually got really decent money. We found a grinding method that we can use if need be. So, yeah. I'd say it's almost about time to wrap this challenge up for good. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I streamed a little bit longer this time. Or at least a little bit later into the night because I started late. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. I think I'll let you go here.